sports. It's in the game.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20.
All right, guys, we are on the franchise mode of Madden 20. Hope you guys do like it. If you do, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and let's get into this.
Let's go. 50, plant. Here we go. Get it.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And the catch made here by Marquise Lee. And they worked this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
Alrighty, let's go a little halfback blunt drive.
Ready.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
5.
They go with Leonard Fournette, third-year back from LSU. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Second and 4. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 31-yard line.
Set.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Okay.
4th-round guy, and many thought that's about where he would go. But I think he's got some upside, right?
He can come right in and be what they call a core special teams player, play on all 4 phases of it, and have a chance to work his way into the lineup. I think a year or 2 down the road, they could have a solid starter.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. After the penalty, it's Fournette. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill.
6-6, pull it high. Ready?
Out of the gun, they run with blue. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying.
Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown.
Jaguars.
James O'Shaughnessy.
Not the favorite team I'd ever wanted to go to, but it'll work.
Season, and the Jags have taken the early lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
We've got the lead going into the end of the 1st quarter.
Come on, set. 10-2 stop.
Pretty good.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
What's up?
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Jags with the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it 2nd down and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island.
2nd and 11. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. Oh, now he bowls him over. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Leonard Fournette on a little screen pass.
Set, ready, 8, read.
Let's get this.
Clear.
Yeah.
Mike 37.
Let's go.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Man open is Keelan Cole, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Well,
On the double.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
we're going to win this game.
On 1st down, it's Blue. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. He stayed afloat for a second there after the first wave of contact, but that was going nowhere.
Yeah, what did he tell us in pregame? I just don't want to get my feet stopped initially when I'm trying to make a run. That's exactly what happened there. Unfortunately, as you noted, got away a little bit from the first one, but the wave swarmed him under.
Ready? Get it.
2nd and 14. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. This is Jeff Swaim, the tight end. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally.
Ready up.
41 Mike, right here. 41 Mike. I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
Put up. Set, go.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's got it over the middle to Jeff Swaim. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. The sack there by J.J. Watt.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a 2nd one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
It's our field. Hey, it's our
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throw left side to his tight end, Swaim. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down.
Ready, ready. 50, plant. Get up. Ready, ready.
They'll drop the throw. They'll buy some time right. He may try and run for this. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
Illegal man downfield. That sucks.
You ready?
Damn lineman.
Set the tone.
Let go. Please grip. Please grip.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This one complete over the middle to O'Shaughnessy. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Set. 18, Gator. Get it together, defense.
second down. Here's Fournette. And he gets it down to the 32. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
They'll set up to throw. And this will be caught inside the 10. What a grab. That one goes for 24 yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Looking to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. Here's the 2nd and 7. Rolling to his right. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. It's their quarterback with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an...
Set. 18 Gators.
Watch the run. 2 times. We got 3, fellas. We got 5.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Open out on the left side. This is Cole. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Receiver downfield.
Receiver, what the fuck?
Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Come.
55.
They'll look to throw here. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Whitney Merciless, showing no mercy, flies in for the sack.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Shoot.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. Open is Swaim, the tight end. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's
Ready, set.
41's the mic. Silver.
Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Out to Cole on the right side. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, they obviously red man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that, Burt?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Marquise Lee, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Here we go. 8 read.
Come on.
Sit up. Lead grip. Lead grip.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cole. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Just to be doing it.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
He's going to let this. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And they get the football.
Up to my first interception of the year. Still managed to have the lead. Ain't doing too bad.
Here we go. Set. 10 Lobo.
Set 41. Hey, we heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges.
Let's go. Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. A big seam, and he might go all the way. Touchdown, Jaguars. Keelan Cole, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And I may end up putting old Jacksonville in the playoffs on my career, on my franchise. I'm beating the Texans right now, 31-6.
Good. Watch the twist, watch the twist.
Lightning.
41.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
And I've got a lot of that today.
That's on Juwan Taylor, 2nd-round pick from Florida.
Still first down.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
No, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out. And no one wants to go back to those memories. But, you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, you know, team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now is dominating.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
How many times have we sat with coordinators, and especially the defensive guys, they've talked about big plays, sacks, they often come in bunches. Well, it may not be a bunch here, but that is the 3rd sack of the game for them.
And around sack 3 or 4, I would think it starts to get in the quarterback's head a little bit.
Not just the quarterback, the offensive play caller, the offensive line, knocks people off balance and changes what they normally do.
And now a shot. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
Let's go.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And, Brandon, this is where it pays to have a big back who can take over a football game, especially in the 4th quarter when you've got the lead. your ability to not just wear people down, but close games out.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Watch the curl. Watch the curls.
Come. Shoot.
Now Fournette, and he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it could be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
Fournette running right. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville, and maybe more importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
And on the road. How about all of that rolled up into one? Because how often do you see division games get decided by this much of a margin?
Yeah, they thumped them.
Yeah, they jumped all over them. And a division game is usually a touchdown or less because these two teams know each other better than most teams in the league. In this case,
Damn, my quarterback's 75 overall now. Oh, getting ready to play the Titans. Damn, Titans are 2-0 on here. Thursday prime time. Miss some shit we hear him get fucking rated with.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is Thursday Night Football on EA Sports.
You hear me, SD? I said be some shit we hear him get rated. No.
Go now. 50.
I believe this party in a hurry.
Yeah, let's get sack one.
What?
And right away, whistles and a flag down. And I believe we'll start the night with a 1st and 15. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5.
Still first down.
Yeah.
60 Pittsburgh.
Mike, 54.
Cut.
Pin the meters back and go.
Now Leonard Fournette, and an alley to run. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a 1st down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Ready, go. Hit it.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll get this over to Westbrook. It's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A 14-yard 1st down pickup for the Jaguars.
I couldn't imagine what a person thought, what a person goes through.
Fournette, a 1st down carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Base.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch the screen. Pass.
Right.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They were ball hawks last week. They had a trio of interceptions on defense. In the first drive, they pick up right where they left off.
They're creating quite a reputation for themselves, aren't they? And sometimes what happens is take the ball away as they...
On the double.
Mike 54. You ain't going nowhere.
Clear. Get it.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Even though he's a 4th rounder, I think he might have a chance to play and prove that, hey, I could have been taken higher in that draft.
And we've seen so many times now, guys who go lower in the draft, undrafted free agents that become big-time players, Pro Bowl players. So you never know. 4th round pick has a chance to be a really good player.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. James O'Shaughnessy, his third touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. So it goes for a rookie quarterback. He had the INT earlier in this first half, but he bounces back with a touchdown pass.
And you have to like the mental acumen, the toughness, the fortitude of him, because oftentimes for a rookie, you throw an interception.
Set, ready, 10-2 start.
54, Mike, 54. Watch the run, watch the run.
Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Jaguar linemen might have moved.
God, offsides
So
on this.
pin that one on the rookie right tackle.
Remember those days when the right side was simply the run-blocking side? Now you're dealing with some of the better pass rushers in the league. It'll make you a little jittery.
Here we go. 90 Wolf.
Watch 54, watch 54. Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Ready, let go.
They'll set up a throw. He's got his tight end O'Shaughnessy. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
Partner, it's often that man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags 1st down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
He'll look to throw. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
He'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to it. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. D.D. Westbrook, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Ready. 15 line. 15 line. Ready, go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Escaping the pressure right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready, break.
54, right there, right there.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
We always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Set 50, plant.
54. Here we go, D.
You've had all day.
It's just me and you.
You've had all day to be doing this blitz and then play today.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was looking for James O'Shaughnessy as tight end. That'll bring up second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And his throw here is incomplete. Marquise Lee, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
The name of the game is always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done today. It looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the 2nd interception in the first half.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher.
Come on, set 70, Indy.
54, block 54.
And ready? Snap.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to wind up and air it out. And it's knocked away and incomplete. It was Kenny Vaccaro there to get a hand on that one.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. This is Jeff Swaim, the tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to let this go deep for Lee. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. He's got Swaim here as tight end outright.
I have no clue. It's pretty wrong with him going
They'll drop the throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough.
Here we go. 8-3.
I didn't let none of us know if it was all right or not.
Tight end right.
You got 3 down.
Let's go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll find O'Shaughnessy open left side.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. The tackle is made by Adoree Jackson. Second and 6. Forced out to his left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he's trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Hey, seam 6, 5.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Westbrook over the middle. And he'll go down, but not before getting us inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They'll try the right side here with Fournette. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Wesley Woodyard there on the tackle. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. This throw over the middle, taken in by Cole. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. First and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
2nd and goal from the 1. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Jaguar linemen might have moved. So that'll back him up 5. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Well, they've got it down to the 3, but now this is 3rd and goal. Back to throw here. Buying time to his left. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Down. 70. Indy.
154. Here we go, D. Get off the field.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got it over the middle to Jeff Swain. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Looking to throw. Throw left side to his tight end, Swain. And out across midfield down to the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. This
pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Wesley Woodyard, he does a little bit of everything, and this time he gets the sack.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
So first and... Well, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. On play action, they'll throw. He'll buy some time right. His pass caught at the 4. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And that might be Titan football.
Oh, my Lord, man. I fumbled. He fumbled it right there in the end zone.
Gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the fourth, a costly turnover. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball.
I put the ball on the money all night long. Oh, okay, so 17-17 in the fourth quarter, 2 minutes and 14 seconds to go. Holy snaps.
They'll come out throwing here on first down, eluding the pressure right. He'll have a first down past the 40, and he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive, 17 yards and a first down. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
$17-17. 2 minutes to go.
So Jaguar football here as we welcome you back.
We're going to win this ball game.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He'll look to throw. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
17-17 with 1:28 left to go in the game.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10.
I'm on the 29.
Back to throw. Flushed out right. That's going to be caught. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. It's their quarterback. His third touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Jaguars have taken the lead.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock and I'm thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for. Well, Charles, an absolutely thrilling finish there at the end, down to the final play. Got it close to the goal line, but couldn't punch it in.
How much fun was that ending, though, for us?
We were standing up.
I had to. You had to get out of your seat for that one. That close to the goal line? Oh, that was fun.
So for the Jaguars,
hope you guys did enjoy that
start as they move to 3-0 now on the young
Come back
season.
for another one. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. And as always, guys, thanks for watching.
The Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for Tennessee,